Good afternoon. This is International Language Testing System powered by IDP. To assess the level of the candidate, my name is Kamal Rana and I am here to conduct the speaking of candidate number 3035. This is Examiner Kamal. How may I call you?
You can call me by my first name Rupinder.
Okay, Rupinder, where do you live now?
I hail from Manila. It is a small village, but all facilities are available in my village, like good education, hospitals, and transport facilities are also good.
What is the one thing you don't like about your hometown and why?
In my village, I do not like the park because there are some facilities are not available. Like
Okay, do you work or study?
I am a student. I join academic classes to improve my vocabulary and skills, and I would like to go abroad for my further education.
Okay, in your free time, you like doing something?
In my free time, I do many activities like listen to music, reading books, and playing games with my brother and friends.
Okay, what kind of music you like to listen to in your free time and why?
I listen Punjabi music in my free time because I have lot of stress during my classes. Whenever I listen music, I feel good and ready for my work.
Okay, what genre of music you like to listen in your free time?
I like Punjabi music and my favorite singer is Gurnaam Bhullar. He is a very famous singer nowadays and his voice is very melodious.
Have you seen any difference between Indian and Western music? What is the difference you have seen between Indian and Western music?
Mostly I listen Punjabi music because it's relate my culture, and I do not listen Western music because some people do not understand the Western music.
Okay, now I'd like to ask some question about fashion. Do you follow or like fashion? Why or why not?
I like fashion.
Why? Explain. May I know why? Why do you follow fashion? Explain.
I follow fashion because nowadays people follow the fashion to improve their personality.
What do you mean by fashion, or what is the definition of fashion according to you?
I think fashion is very important for every person.
Next question. Who follow fashion more in your country or area, men or women?
I think both, and it's depend upon person to person.
Why? Explain more, elaborate.
Because
Next question. Who inspire you most in the field from fashion and why?
my friends mostly inspired to me about fashion because nowadays different kind of fashion are available.
Do you often wear trendy clothes or normal clothes?
I prefer both trendy or fashion clothes, but nowadays but mostly I wear comfortable clothes.
What is the difference between a trendy or normal clothes?
The difference between trendy and comfortable clothes.
Okay, what are some changes you have seen between the recent fashion than past?
Nowadays people according to fashion.
What is the difference you have seen between nowadays fashion and past fashion days? What is the difference? This is the question. Next question. When did you start following the fashion?
When I was in 10th standard, when I was in 5th standard, I started fashion.
Okay, that's all for the first part. Now it's time to discuss second part of the IELTS speaking test. This is individual long-term section. In this section, you will be given one cue card topic and you will have on 1 minute for notes and preparation. If you want to make some notes, we have pencil and paper placed on the table. And today your cue card is describe a water-related leisure activity that you want to try. And here is the cue card and your time starts now. Okay, could you please start now?
Well, I learn many skills in my life and I try many activities in my free time. But here I would like to talk about a time when I try a swimming with my friends. Last month I go to Goa with my last month I went to Goa with my friends. That time I learned swimming first. However, I feel I have a lot of hydrophobia, but with the help of my friends, I learned swimming. I learned swimming. I go daily in my swimming in my village. There was one swimming pool in my hometown, and the swimming instructor was very rude and strict, and I was very slow to learn swimming. I remember I learned swimming 4 weeks. I think more ability people can learn swimming fastly, but I think I do not learn only swimming. I also reduce my fear of water. So this is the activity that learn in my free time with the help of my
Okay, let's talk about third part. That's all for the second section of the IELTS speaking test. The third section is known as follow-up discussion, and now I would like to ask you a question about leisure and free time. Do you think nowadays mostly people have less leisure or free time?
Yes, nowadays people have a less free time because they have lot of stress during their classes and they have no more time to do another activities.
Why do you think free time or leisure time is important for individuals?
I think leisure time is very important for individuals because they spend their time with their families, and they do many activities with their families like dinner, watching TV and so many activities, and they go outside.
Okay, what kind of activities normally individuals like to do on weekends in your area or country?
In my area, individuals spend their free time with their family and go to outside like Sikh temples, Chandigarh, parks and so many places to spend their time.
Okay, do people learn something about themselves when they go for such leisure activities or not?
Yes, I think people learn many things when they spend their leisure time with to another people's. They learn our culture and traditions.
Okay, while doing leisure activities, is it a good idea to take risks or not?
Yes, I think leisure leisure time activities good for rest. People can take nap in their free time.
Okay, the question is it good idea to take risks doing leisure activities? This is the question. Is it important to take risks while doing leisure activities or spare time activities?
No, I do not think free time activities to risk.
Why do you think some people take risk when they're doing leisure activities like playing dangerous sports?
I think when people free, they take part in risk and dangerous activities.
Okay, do you think an individual feel demotivated when he or she does not get enough free time in their lives? Do you think they feel demotivated?
No, I do not feel demotivated when I have.
The question is, do you think people feel demotivated when he or she or people doesn't get enough time for fun? This is the question.
Yes, people can feel demotivated when they have no extra time to do other activities. They have lot of stress during their work and studies.
Okay, that's all for the follow-up discussion and today's IELTS speaking test. You can leave now. Thank you.
Thank you.